What's up, guys? Shadowmaster EX here, back again, bringing you guys some coverage of today's Pokemon Sun and Moon news. And I gotta tell you guys, I'm so excited about all the information we just got. So, what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to be showing you guys some pictures from the trailer, and then later on, I'll be showing you guys a couple snippets from the actual trailer, so you can see what's going on in action, because it's a lot to try to explain through just pictures, so I figured why not just, show you guys the part that's exciting. So, we're gonna hop right on into this, and the first thing we get are two new Pokemon. So, the first one coming up is Simeon, which I'm assuming is a play off of the word Simeon for monkey, and passion fruit. I don't know for certain if that's a passion fruit that he's got, but I gotta tell you, it's an interesting design. It's quite interesting. I'm kind of mixed on how I feel about Simeon. I mean, it also could be a play on the word passer for football, because of course we've got ourselves a rugby monkey, which I'd like to get into that a little later towards the end of the video. But he's got an ability called Receiver, which is actually really interesting. So, how Receiver works is when Simeon is in a double battle, or maybe even a triple battle, or rotation battle, when his ally goes down, he actually picks up his ally's ability. So, if you guys were to go see the trailer right now, you can see them facing off against Palisand and Turtonator, and they are, his partner Vikavolt just goes down, and he picks up Levitate right before an earthquake. So that could be really game changing far as competitive play. I mean, you already have one Pokemon that you're sort of, trying to pick up a knockout on. So once you get that knockout, whatever ability that Pokemon has just passes over to Simeon, and that could be really detrimental depending on, what you're playing and what move you're going for. That in itself adds a whole nother layer to trying to predict your opponent, because that's just one more thing you gotta predict for. So that means you could switch something in as death fodder and then pass its ability off to his partner, and you pass a speed boost on to Simeon, or you pass huge power, or even Tough Claws if you have a freaking Mega Charizard. That could be really game changing in a freaking heartbeat. And then the next Pokemon we have is its Pokemon Moon counterpart, Oranguru, which play on the words orangutan and guru. So, he's got an ability. He's got telepathy, so he can't be hit by his partner's attacks, and he's got inner focus, so he can't be flinched. He's also normal psychic, which I think is interesting. It's a intriguing duality that it's got going on there, with Simeon being a fighting type. So Oranguru does have the advantage, but at the same time, Simeon, having that fighting typing allows it to fight back against Oranguru, which is kind of cool. It'll be interesting to see what stats these guys both pick up, because of course, I would assume that Simeon's going to be more on the physical side and Oranguru's going to be on the special side, but calculating in defenses could be really interesting in comparing the two. So I'm excited to start seeing some more of the stats get released on these guys. He's also got an interesting move called Instruct, which, I kid you not, I watched the trailer 3 times to try to catch this moment, because it happens so fast in the actual battle against the Alolan Marowak in the Mudsdale. But what ends up happening is Wishiwashi goes for Surf, and then Oranguru uses Instruct, which allows it to double up on that attack. So it literally it's not like Copycat or Mimic where it picks up the attack and uses it himself. He physically has his partner Pokemon attack twice, which I think that's kind of interesting. So it's you can double up on good moves. So you can spam, in the trailer, you can spam Surf. You can spam a boosting move. You could instruct your partner to do Quiver Dance, or Dragon Dance or Swords Dance, and like in one turn you're just picking up a whole nother set of boosts per turn, which is really cool. I mean, you do have to give up your second attack with your partner Pokemon, but I think again that will add another interesting layer to the competitive play, because in that sense you're allowed to, essentially either beef up Pokemon more per turn or take down Pokemon more per turn. Like, let's say like you switch in and you don't have like a really good matchup, but you can double off with your other partner Pokemon, and its attack could prove quite devastating to the opponent. Like catching two Surfs on that side of the field, that's not a good thing. So it'll be interesting to see more of what this does, far as when we start getting more into, VGC and all that good stuff. So moving on in the trailer, we get to my personal favorite. I've been so excited ever since day one. Well, not like day one, but as soon as they revealed Rockruff, I was like, I'm getting Rockruff. He's too adorable. I need Rockruff. And then when I heard the rumor that he was going to evolve into a werewolf, which we'll talk more about that at the end of the video too, I was like, I gotta get Rockruff. I gotta get Rockruff. Well, now we finally have his typing, we have his forms, and we found out that, again, just like Simeon and Oranguru, it's going to be a version exclusive. So, Lycanroc Midday form is in Sun, which, frankly, that's the one I'm most excited for. He's rock type with Keen Eye and Sand Rush. Sand Rush is an amazing ability that's going to make him super speedy in a sandstorm, and he already looks like he's pretty fast. In the trailer, I think he went for extreme speed, honestly. I think. And honestly, I'm so stoked. I mean, I'm picking up Sun and Moon. Moon's going to be like, that's going to be my personal copy. That's the one I'm going to speed run because I'm super excited. And then I'm going to be playing Sun on the channel. So I'm going to have the pleasure of being able to play with both forms. But honestly, I think Lycanroc Midnight form looks cooler. But I feel like Midday form's a better match for me. Like, I love the Midday form. It's so fantastic. And moving on to the Midnight form, he is rock type still, with the abilities Keen Eye and Vital Spirit. And he's honestly really badass. Like, he looks like a werewolf. Like, they told us he's going to get a wolf evolution. So we ended up with, like, your standard wolf. And then we ended up with a werewolf. And honestly, that's really badass. So, moving on from the new Pokemon, we actually got some new features put into the mix here. So, what we have now, which we had back in X and Y, is the ability to customize your trainer. And oh my god, so many people were so upset that they couldn't do that when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out, and I honestly didn't understand why people were so, caught off guard by that, because it's a remake of a game that's already been done. There wasn't trainer customization in those games. Why would there be in the remakes? But as you can see, it makes its faded return, and honestly, it's a lot better than before, if you ask me. It seems like there are a lot more outfit combinations, and there are a lot more things you can do to really personalize your trainer. So what we got going on here is we have the ability for you to change your hair, which we already had, but it's a lot more, I guess it's a lot more dynamic than in X and Y. Like, you can see here, like, the female trainer's going from her normal hair color to, like, ultra blonde. Like, and her hair even, like, it's a completely different hairstyle. And I just smacked my computer. Oh my gosh. So, she's like ultra blonde there, and that's really awesome. And then you can even see that you have more outfit choices that are rather interesting. Like, you got like these ones going over here where like the man's got like the fucking orange shade glasses and the star shirt with the fucking knee-high pants. And oh my god, is it so great. He's got the knee-high pants going on over there. And this one, he's got like the rainbow Pikachu tee and the camo shorts. Like, what the fuck? There's so many different things you can do that, in all honesty, I think it's pretty cool. Even the, like, female trainer has better fashion, better hairstyles. Like, they got the ripped jean shorts with a white bag, and, like, even, like, those weird shoes girls like to wear. I never really understood those. And you even have, like, the more... Ooh, that kind of looks like... It reminds me of Team Skull's uniform, even though, like, I can clearly see that's, like, a Gotharita t-shirt with the striped socks and everything and the leopard shoes, but holy crap, is that awesome. Like, they gave you guys so many more options that it actually feels like you can play through the game as yourself. Like, it seems more immersive in that sense, because you can really get at the heart of who you are as a person and try to incorporate that into your Sun and Moon character. And then, not to delay any further, we have another new ability that's quite similar to Pokemon and Me, where you can groom your Pokemon, which is really interesting. So, like, in the trailer, you can see the Alola Vulpix, and you're able to, you know, brush its hair and, like, make it all happy, and just, in general, it looks a lot cleaner than Pokemon and Me. Like, you have the Spearow, and then you can even, like, wash and clean your Pokemon. You can feed them. Like, look at that Eevee. It's a happy Eevee. You have a happy Eevee over there. And you even got fucking Oranguru making a surprise appearance in the fucking grooming feature, and he looks so happy. You can just, like, wash him and blow dry his fur and everything. It's insane. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for you guys now is I'm gonna play for you the freaking Z moves. So we got 2 new Z moves coming at you. And the first one, defense boost, speed boost. It's insanity. Like, you literally, like, you get a hypercharged Eevee. It's so cool. Alright, guys. That's going to be the end of the official coverage for Sun and Moon. At least in this trailer, at least. There is one thing that I wanted to bring up that I'm assuming I'll probably have to make a future video about this, going into it a little more elaborately. But we did get 2 very important pieces in a puzzle that we've been trying to fill in for the last couple months now. So, if you'll remember back to some of the older news when they leaked the potential Final Evolution starter artwork, and I'm going to make a video to talk about that a little bit more, but in that document, they actually hinted at a Rugby Monkey Pokemon, and they also hinted at Rockruff having a werewolf evolution. And they also had that basic line artwork for that one character who we ended up getting a introduction to in one of the other trailers. I can't remember her name right now, but I will talk about it in another video. So, taking all that into account, I'm leaning towards the fact that we have to take that leak, like the Chinese leak that came out, as 100% fact right now. Or as close to 100% fact as we can. Because it just seems with the more trailers we're getting, the more confirmation of that fact we're getting. So, I will further discuss my feelings about this possibility in a video that I'm going to make. It's going to go up probably soon. Probably the day after this video goes up. So look forward to that. And in that video, we're going to just discuss the artwork. And we're going to discuss pretty much what my feelings are about the future for Rowlet, Litten, and Poplio. So, if you guys are looking forward to hearing my thoughts on that, leave a like and a comment down below. You guys know I love your feedback, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.